get to fucking work. Shaking the vibes off so I can enter this mode cleansed. Temporarily cleansed. Alright. Cleaned up the last ink wells that I used because I want to kind of start fresh with this approach. I want to have all the shit available. It's about to start getting more real. We set up kind of the more basic elements to play off of, and now I'm going to start breaking down into tinier textures. And we're going to start with some of those stalactites that I was mentioning in the last couple streams that I've been kind of visualizing as I've been progressing through this. Keep in mind, this was nothing before. This was just a white piece of wood, so the image is just forming, and I'm trying to anticipate so that I can be prepared for every stage.
Oh yeah, are you ready?
Okay, let's do... I kind of like that maroon, but I'm going to make that maroon that I made last time and couldn't use a little bit lighter. And I'm going to work into maybe like a bright pink as it goes up. And I think that bright pink will tap into some of these chromatic grays that you see all up in there. So I think I have an idea of where I want to go with this, and we're definitely going to use the deeper inkwell. Get a little bit closer. I'm going to be working this way for this layer. You're going to see me working from various angles, and that's because I want to keep perceiving this plane in a different way. Keep changing my approach. To anyone that may be watching this now or later, I hope you're having a decent time in this life. I wouldn't blame you if you're not, but let's forget all that and just get creative, create, watch ourselves be. Without really needing to be. Oh shit. I think I need another lamp. Fucking see. Trying to add a little bit more red to this. Tiny bit more blue, just a tiny bit, just a teensy bit. I'm pretty curious about whether I'm mixing enough ink for this layer, because I'm not going to be surrounding every shape, but I will be adding protrusions from what I do, so I really fucking hope I don't have to remix. That would be fucking nice if I didn't have to. Ooh, yeah, I think I'd like this color. Yeah, okay. I don't know if you could see, I don't want to spill it, but it's very earthy, but warm. So yeah. So yeah. I went for a run today. I've been running every day, and today felt especially good. I felt powerful. I'm getting to a point with running where I'm like, oh shit. I kind of want to run like a 5K or some shit, just for shits and giggles, like one of those like 5Ks for a cause. Where you're like running for something, your participation helps, like with donations or something for a cause. What's up, bro? What, running is mentally awesome? Yeah, it's totally a head game, dude. But I've actually only been able to run like I have been, like daily, because I found the right meds for me, so that my allergies don't affect my asthma and then trigger each other. So I have fast twitching muscles and I'm good at endurance, but when it comes to catching my breath, I would have issues outdoors especially. But now that I have these meds, I'm like able to exercise like a normal fucking person and push myself. And today I really felt it during my run. I was like I just finished my distance, and on like the last like, let's say 1,000 yards, I just fucking booked it. And I just felt like my hamstrings like boom, boom, boom. Like damn, bro, like keep it up, keep it up. 5K in no time. Next thing you know, I'll be a fucking Iron Man. I've actually done not a half Iron Man, but it's like a quarter Iron Man when you do all of the things. And yeah, pollen and shit, like everything. Like my body like overreacts to everything. It's kind of like my art style. Everything is just a fucking overreaction, but that's just how my body is. Sensitive. Bro, no, my hamstrings were like, bop, bop, bop. Wah, wah. I told a friend of mine that my goals right now are the hamstrings of a god and washboard abs. Like a core like I would never believe, you know? It's like main goals. Fuck all that other shit going on. Like, if my hamstrings are beast mode and my core is on fleek, like what do I have to complain about? I can do anything. Yeah, once in your life, that one time that you live, you should be athletic. Yeah, just one time, keep it up. Your whole life, just that one time. And then you won't regret it. Bro, it's literally healing. Like, I've been in some serious pain, dude. Honestly, for years now. And I thought what my body needed more than anything was rest, recovery. But it really needed some fucking specific exercise. And especially I needed a sweat. Sweating gets a lot of the toxins out. Like, you can work out, but you're not getting all the toxins out. You're not burning the lactic acid. And then once I feel that burn, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm here. Like, I can stretch now. I'm gonna stretch and like really give my body the space that it fucking needs. This is actually the shit that I've been working on in myself so that I can cope with like that female I was mentioning, like, so I can be there for anything. Like, I wanted to be indestructible and I felt like I wasn't, and I've been like working diligently to be at the stage that I'm at right now with my body and like my practice. Fucking irony's real. Yeah, bro, you need to exercise. If there's anything you get from this stream, fuck all the art now. I exercise so that I can do art. Art is like the reason, like, I keep it going, like, or the reason I can. Like, without art, I don't think I'd have the discipline to hold it down. Like, I'm trying to see my body as the sculpture. Like why do I want to work on so many mediums and then ignore the body? Like, not to say I've completely ignored it, but I've definitely used it more than like tended to it. Yeah, you need to work on building up your diaphragm. I hear that's what's good with singers. Like, being able to breathe out all your air and being able to really carry a lot of air in your diaphragm. So it's an effortless, like, wailing of air. Yeah, bro, our presence puts out a vibe. It's not just, like, this is like my art is like my exoskeleton. And I feel like I've been working super hard on my exoskeleton. And I realized in a period of my life that I still was keeping certain things about me soft-bodied. And since then I've been working really hard to take care of the soft body, because once you take off the armor, it's like, I don't want someone seeing a fucking naked mole rat overweight. It's like, I want them to see a fucking god. Like, I want someone to be like I wonder what does the artist look like? And then I show up like in a fucking Speedo. like after like my third Iron Man, like that I did naked, like that's how I want to show up, you know? And then people would be like, oh, okay, like that makes sense. Like I need to display the same amount of energy, the same amount of care in my body as I do my work. Bro, I think about everything too much. It's like a curse, but it's also a blessing if I channel it right. Because if I get to that point where I have my routine like down pat, and I'm like I could fit my routine in any kind of lifestyle, like, bro, I'll be unstoppable. Like, my main stress is being able to keep doing the thing that I want to do with life, and if my body can't cope, I feel like I've already died, you know? Like, it's entering rigor mortis. Yeah, bro, I'm not trying to pray in a fucking pit. I'm trying to pray in a temple, dude. Like, my core is gonna be the fucking Sistine Chapel. I imagine a little old man pretending like they're hanging from the perpendicular angle of my stomach, working on their back. Just like Michelangelo. And he's the one painting my body into shape. I don't know, you get the point though. I'm taking it seriously. All jokes aside. It's really important. Like, pain is not fun, dude. When you're the type of person that's just doing just doing a lot, bro. Just doing a lot with my body. Like, if you are that type of person, you will be in pain, and if you end up in an accident with that type of lifestyle, you will inflame that pain even more and even more and even more until you actually like put the pain where it needs to be through exercise. And it's not pain, it's more strain. Yeah, it's a little pilot. Bro, I'm done just sitting down. If I'm sitting down, that's an opportunity to breathe. And I haven't just been breathing like just normal breathing. I've been pulling my stomach to my spine, and I've been like super on top of the core while I'm breathing into all the parts of my body that I don't typically breathe into. Which is weird to say. Like, people think like, oh, you breathe into your lungs, right? And it's like, yeah, but you know that oxygenated blood travels throughout your body in the process of breathing with your lungs, so you need to be conscious of how that breath is expanding. And when the lungs expand, what other parts of the body are expanding or contracting in order to allow that expanse, and be aware of that. I've been having an issue where I keep breathing into my stomach because I thought that's what you're supposed to do, but you're supposed to pull the stomach in and still try to breathe in your stomach, and then you watch your posture change. It's very fucking surreal. I've been fascinated, and it's one of the things I've been doing while I've been driving. Like, that's the core shit that I mentioned before. Like, if you know how to engage your core while you drive and like lift or pivot your hips, and like almost like do like leg raises, like a leg raise isometric pose. Like, it almost looks like you're in a yoga pose, like boat pose, but you're really engaged because you're fighting the G-forces, the miniature G-forces of car driving. making turns, accelerating, stopping. Bro, there's more than 2 ways. Dude, that's why I've been doing a lot of hamstring shit, because I think driving is one of the things that has absolutely murdered my hamstrings. Like my back body. Like the back of my body, it's been destroyed by driving. So I'm really trying to engage my front body while I drive, so that there's some kind of equivalent exchange. Like I'm keeping it in the middle at the very least, and then I sometimes exercise and find a burn. I probably look weird sometimes when I'm driving on the highway doing like crunches. But it's like, yo, I'm getting paid to do that, so as long as it doesn't take my hands off the wheel. And then I don't come home like with some shit to recover from, you know? Or my legs have entered a form of rigor mortis where it's become stiff from non-use. That's the problem. Yeah, as long as it's safe. No one has to know. It's just a way to use the props that I have at hand. Like if I just sat there, which is what I've been doing for so long, if I just sat there and took the fucking forces all in my lower back and let my hips just drop back into a relaxed pose, so it's just all just circulating into my lower back, like fuck that. Fuck that. I'm about to fucking tuck my chin. I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna spoon my fucking chair with my ass, and I'm gonna fucking breathe into my core while it's engaged. If everyone else around me wants to fucking drive like an idiot, go for it. Don't even worry, bro. I'm just stressing. Nothing new. Trying to stress about the right things. It's moments in life like right now that make me feel like I have the opportunity to have various New Year's resolutions that I could just start right now. Your mom is stressed, bro. That's why I never see her anymore. What do you want to listen to? You trying to listen to something specific? Put on some Modest Yahoo, something something along those lines? Wait, what? Knitting markers? What? Oh. Something Jewy? Yeah, I don't know what knitting markers are. I assume you're saying like when someone wants to stop, they put something in there so that they know how to jump back in. I can't do that with this. I have to finish it before the ink dries so that I don't have to remix it. I've already had to remix a color like twice, like 2 different colors. Shit's not fun. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I don't know who you're talking about that I forgot or didn't do it for. You know who I haven't listened to in forever? Fucking Tipper. What the fuck? Where has he been? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I mean, no, I'm sure he's out there playing, but like in my brain, like he hasn't shown up on my playlist, like in my brain. I think he's one of those artists where it's like the music's too eclectic and too good to just play it all the time, and if you do, you'll regret it. So it's good to just like give yourself some breaks, and when you come back to it, you're like, oh yeah, this guy is magic. Can I fly in with it? Dude, you want to hear something crazy? And I don't think I'm gonna jump on it yet, but it's cool to know that my mom is willing to invest in me, however much. But my mom wants me to start my own store. Yeah, sorry, bro. You have to pay for overnight. But as I was saying, my mom wants me to start my own store and shit where I live. And she wants to throw like 10 G's on like helping me start it. When she's never even come close to like thinking along those lines. But I don't even know if 10 G's is enough to start like a small spot in my area. But it got me thinking about like how I would like make a spot, like, and what I would sell, and like events that I would try to host, and but the problem I was coming across is like how much random shit I'll have to do, like for insurance, like maintenance, fucking security. Like I would need to like figure out like opening hours that would actually work, like so that I can still do other things to keep myself afloat basically until like profit really rolls in, and also to do like the things that I do that would be sold in the store. But no, my mom wants me to figure out a business plan, and I told her like I need to find a place that I can work with first, and then I can build from that. Like otherwise I don't know like what would work. Like how much space will I be working with? What will really be my demographic? So what should I show off more? And that will decide how much money that I spend, or I plan to spend, you know? But I do think that a store with my shit in it would be fucking ridiculous to walk into. I'd have to have like a studio in there or some shit where I can work on things. Oh yeah, my budget's definitely there, dude. If I did it in Japan, some fucking dude would just jump on it in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's not about like the view in Japan, because you could see all of Japan from pretty much anywhere in Japan. It's about like the type of people, like the demographic of people that you'll have that will have access to your shop. Most of the good spots are taken in Japan. It's so like dense. Like if I could find a spot that was like $1,000 a month, I could work with that. And then I would just try to lower my rent where I'm living. Live in a 1-bedroom, not a 2-bedroom. Because I'll have my studio in my store, preferably. Well, my area is kind of like a spot where Colorado's starting to pop off. Like, it's like a new Boulder. So it might be a good spot to like home base a business at the very least. Because I live in a college town, so I get all the grad students, undergrads. And then all the new people that decide to stay. My thing though is I don't really want to jump on this yet. I kind of want to take advantage of my mom's offer and be like, hey, there's this market happening here. Would you drop the fee that I'll pay you back with whatever my profits are? Like, would you drop the fee so that I can go do this? And then build like a scene. Really see where people are that are buying work like mine, where they're coming from, and what's really selling. Oh no, bro, I can visualize a space. Like, dude, I'm building a fucking cafe right now. Interior design is not a problem. Like, signage won't be a problem. Advertising won't be a problem. It's all the nitty gritty, like logistics, like I would also have to get a license to sell, like in the area specifically, like with a shop. No, bro, I'd have like, let's say a monthly exhibit or like a bi-weekly exhibit where new items are shown in a certain area. Like, I think it'd be super cool. And then I think it would be also a great way to meet artists, because they'll come into the store wondering like what is it, who made it, how is it made, can I have a spot in the store, yada yada. See, dude, that's the thing. I don't think I can do what I want in other galleries. Like, I'd have to pay the rent fee for my own place just to have a spot in a gallery. Nonetheless, like, try to curate an event, you know? But if I had a spot where I can keep curating events that are unique to me but can also attract like-minded artists, like, dude, like, I would definitely have, like, collaborative shows where people have an opportunity to display their work, and I think that would help, like, the art community around me connect more. Well, that's what my mom was telling me. She was like, you need to find a place where you can live above. And I'm like, there ain't no fucking place like that. That's a dream. Ooh. Wait, did you see the pie Pivy? Nah, I did the pie symbol. I already did. It's been made, bro. Like, I already finished her, like, over a week ago. I feel like she's responsible for wrecking the life that I thought I knew. Can't believe I was able to hide this from you, bro. You know, I thought about why I go to female vocal trance, and it might sound like a grimy, dirty reason, but hey, I come from South Florida. I don't give a fuck. Say what you want, but like, 14, 15, 16, early age raves, like girls with fucking binkies or fucking pacifiers in their mouth, like people, like it's looking like terrible, like, and it takes me back to those moments where I'm just like involved within all that shit, and it gets me in a headspace where like I'm there to like get shit done, and it like gives me flashes of those scenes that you think you'll forget, and they just stay. I guess that's what a lot of people listen to music for like to either paint a memory or revisit memories. But this is the type of music that would be fucking playing, you know? And people are just like geeked. Music holds time. And it doesn't fucking matter if it ever sounds corny. I'm like, bro, like, some of the coolest people that I've met and probably will never see again were around me while I was listening to this shit in public. Like, fuck off. Oh yeah. For sure, I know that. I kind of want to start going out with like baby bibs that I make. Like just going out on my own to events. Like baby bib. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like I'm prepared to drool if I have to, like, and I'm completely sober now. It's just a fucking, you know, just PPE. It's just PPE. Bring my Dutch Master Pivy, like homies. Also has a matching bib. Just there to vibe. Nah, I need to make it myself, dude. I'm sure there's custom baby bibbers. The fuck? Like babies are hot. They're a hot item, so. Custom bibber. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I like how all these spikes are dividing up the space. They almost look like they're on tables. I'm a bibtard. Is that even PC? Yeah, it doesn't sound PC. It's actually a PC. So, you know, it is PC, really. Really. It actually is PC, like, really. Dude, I do need to go back out to shows, though. Just in general. Been holding back for stupid reasons when I used to be the type that was just like jumping in and out of all that shit, like deep in the crowd. So fucking dumb, bro. So dumb. I feel fucking so stupid. And the times I'm out, I'm like literally, I could be fucking out like exploring. And I'm like anchoring myself for literally someone that's already sailed away. Yeah, bro, like that's, I love that. And now that I feel like, especially like my body feels good, my body's getting stronger. I feel like I can go out and like do some real workout on the field. I do miss rolling eyes in the back of heads. It's a unique feeling to know you're the reason someone isn't there. Okay, bro, you're just hanging out. So, do you have a flat spot near you where you can lay, let's say, a towel on the floor? Like, and you can lay on your back on that towel? Is there a spot around you where you can do that? Yeah, I was about to say, like, I literally was thinking, like, alright, just clear it already. I didn't even read it. I was just like, alright, yeah, just whatever, if you can make it, fucking make that space right now. Like, lay a towel or something soft. It's not really yoga, it's just like a way to find your core. And if you can find this muscle group and breathe into it, one, while you're practicing this, you are recovering, and you're allowing the lower back to relax, and the core to engage. But, it's also something that you want to be aware of, that you're like, oh, that's the muscle I want to feel while I'm doing this, that, or the other. Like, I don't want to lose the track of this muscle while I'm doing all of this, because all you're doing is putting impact and stress on your lower back if you're not engaging your core. So, once you're on the floor, you're laying back, like, even if you want, you can put a towel behind your head. And you want to raise your knees up and have your feet flat on the floor. And if you push your heels into the floor gently, you'll kind of feel your natural inclination to want to, you'll like end up pushing your stomach, lower stomach, into the ground because you're pushing. Try to while you're lightly pushing your heels into the ground, try to actually pull your stomach towards your spine. Like, don't arc your stomach into your spine, but like take your stomach muscle and try to direct it back towards your spine. Or since you're laying down, try to direct it down towards the ground. And with it down towards the ground, with your heels pressing into the ground, you want to breathe. Try to breathe into your stomach and see where you're breathing elsewhere, and try to keep breathing more and more into those areas. Keep breathing more and more into those areas. Keep the stomach pushing down, hips kind of curling. So the hips are like, I don't know if you can see my hips on the screen, curling. So it'd be like curling in the direction you would if you're doing a knee raise. But if you can breathe in that position, you'll start feeling more engagement in your core, more relaxation in your lower back. And you'll want to stay there for like honestly 30 minutes if you have the time. Because it's so beneficial. It's been so beneficial for me. And because I've been doing it properly, I can do it now like while I'm meditating properly versus like if you're meditating and your posture is not correct, especially with your core, you're not meditating, you're traumatizing yourself in stillness. Which is weird to say, but it's true. Like right now, because I'm pulling my stomach to my spine, every time I breathe into my diaphragm, which is a place that's very tight. And every time I breathe out, I curl the hip a little bit more, pull the stomach down a little bit more while I breathe every ounce of oxygen out. Every chance I get to do anything along those lines feels like I'm charging. And right now I'm spending energy, so I know like I'm going to want to charge later. And the benefit of doing those breathing exercises the way I explained, but like in a proper elevated sitting position, is you can start breathing way more into your diaphragm and like really create length with every breath in your spine. It is difficult, isn't it? You're only breathing, but it is exercise. Because you're breathing in an area that doesn't typically see that. And because I've been doing that, I can finally do sit-ups, free body sit-ups, like not having my feet underneath anything. And not wiggling my body to get up in any way. I can just curl myself up to my knees and go back down because I'm engaging my core, and it's fucking really trippy. pretty weird. I feel like I've seen this painting already in my dreams. As corny as that sounds, like I feel like I've been in a space that had these walls behind us. Dude, when you're doing it proper, you want the floor to really rest the contact points of your body that are touching the ground, and you want to know that your core is aiming towards the ground and that you have the ground to leverage your hips on. Like I don't know, it's ironic, but I've actually been thinking about that in terms of sleep when I have to sleep, like when I'm trying to get my 7 to 8 hours a night. I do think I need to get a memory foam, because I think my leg, whatever leg I'm sleeping on, is falling asleep in the middle of the night, and it's causing circulation issues. So just for the moments where I'm sleeping, I think I need a little bit more, like less firm of a bed, so that I keep circulation where there's contact. So that when I wake up, I don't have to like pay the bed tax, or the bed taxes you for using it. I thought I had a good frame, and I have a good mattress, but I asked for like a firm mattress. Because of my car accident, like spinal injury, like I wanted something that felt more like the floor, but with cushion. But you know, after 7 hours, if you notice, like while you're awake and you lay in any position for 7 hours, you'll notice your body falling asleep. But if you're asleep, you don't notice that until that moment that you finally just like move and it goes away. You don't even realize it's been asleep until years of doing that, and then like it's like internal bruising that you're building up, and it's creating issues. And those are issues that I have to like stretch out and like knead out through self-massage. And there was this guy that he actually introduced, one of the people that introduced me to breath work after my car accident. He just kind of came into my life. But one time I let him stay over my place for a couple nights, and I think I only saw him sleep once. But the other times I would wake up in the middle of the night, he'd be in my living room like meditating. Like middle of the night, like peeing in the middle of the night type shit, and he's like meditating, undisturbed. I was like, bro, like, why the fuck am I sleeping right now? Yeah, I know. Like, he slept in a certain way, too. He slept on the floor, but he slept in a way that I couldn't sleep. Like his posture was like it looked like it was the best if you have like an open body. But my body, I'm still opening it because it was closed for so long doing the I Can Nugget You series. Like physically closed, not even emotionally closed, just physically closed. So I've had to do a lot of work on myself to get it open, so that one day I can sleep on the floor like he does, and comfortably do that and wake up spry. And this guy had been in like 3 rollover accidents that weren't his fault. They were just like T-bones. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And your spine isn't fucking absolutely destroyed? And he was just like, nah, like I just take care of it every day. And he said the last time that he got in a car accident where he was rolling over, he like prayed to the you know, essence that he looked out to for energy, and he was like put me in the place where I can get through this. And he like entered a meditative state, a physically meditative state that relaxed him. Wait, what the fuck just happened? Oh, okay. He entered like a meditative state where his body relaxed, and he just like took it almost like he was drunk. I'm like, damn, like I did the opposite when I got into a car accident. I saw that shit coming, fucking tensed up, and I've been like trying to release that tension since. And I was also in the most toxic relationship of my life at the time, so that did not help. I wish I could just be like enter a mode where you can be completely relaxed. Maybe I should do like the weight deprivation tank, or what is it? Sense deprivation tank, yeah. Sense deprivation tank. I'm not even gonna try saying that 3 times. water. Refreshing. All good, all good. Almost done with this too. Yeah, bro, go for it. I'm about to jump off too. Let this shit dry. I think we're actually good now. Perfect timing, man. Perfect timing. Pretty excited about this. Keeping that shit consistent. This is turning out to be a sick background. I can't wait to work with it. I still have a few layers to add to those stalactites. Add some depth of spike. This is just the first depth of spike. And then I'm going to be doing another layer of things from the top coming up. And those will be things that will overlap things behind it. So that should be interesting. I think it'll help create more landscape, separation of space. Yeah, bro. No, you need to go on Unreal Engine and get some shit done. That's what you need to do. But yeah, I'm gonna go burn down, eat something, watch One Piece, and probably exercise some more before my next shift. Let's get it. Let's get it. Do work, son. Do work, son. Alright. I'm out. I may or may not be back later to do a layer. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this shift goes, if I feel excited or if I feel exhausted. Alright, I'm out. Get it.